Alrighty folks, I wanted to walk through this problem with you. It is a multi-step equation. There are three big steps that we want to do in order to solve it. The first one, and when we come across multi-step equations looking like this, where we have one single fraction on the left side, or a single fraction on the left and a single fraction on the right, there's an easy way to get rid of it. All you have to do to get rid of a fraction, folks, is multiply by the denominator, which in this case, the denominator is 8. So if we multiply both sides by 8, look what happens. So we multiply the left side by 8, and the 8's cancel. To get rid of a fraction, to get rid of the denominator, all you have to do is multiply by it. And of course, we have to be fair in algebra. What we do to one side, we must do to the other. So if we multiply the left side by 8, we better multiply the right side by 8. And so that ends up being 5x minus 4 is equal to 16. Okay, so our first step in this multi-step equation is to clear the fraction by multiplying by the denominator. Step 2, now this become a two-step equation. And what we could do now is undo the minus 4. Right? We want to undo addition or subtraction before we undo anything else. So in this case, because we have a minus 4, subtract 4, we want to undo that part. In order to undo subtract 4, we add 4. And once again, be fair. So we add 4 to the right as well. So step 2 is to undo subtraction by addition. Finally, we end up with 5 times x is equal to 20. And to get rid of that 5, the last step is to, well, it's being multiplied, right? That's a 5 times x. So if we want to get rid of multiplication, we need to divide. So we're going to go ahead and divide both sides of the equation by 5. So our third step would be undo multiply 5 by divide 5. There is a fourth and final step. 20 divided by 5 is 4. We want to check it to make sure it works. So let's check x equals 4. Make sure everything's okay. If you remember what the original equation was, it's 5x minus 4 divided by 8 is equal to 2. So let's check. If we plug in 4 in for x, do we get a true equation? So that's 5 times 4 minus 4 divided by 8 is equal to 2. Now, if we simplify, multiply first, 5 times 4 is 20. So now we have 20 minus 4 over 8. Now we can simplify the top of the fraction by subtracting. And we get 16 up top divided by 8 is equal to 2. And it is true, right? 16 divided by 8 is equal to 2. So we're good.